Welcome in next, mate. A man in Utah claims to have a rather unusual piece of history in his possession. Get this, a McDonald's hamburger that is 20 years old. Why is there no mold on that? 'Cause it's preservative. Is that right? Yeah. Okay. Yeah. And that's as solid as a rock. Right? Yeah. Little brick. I mean, don't you can hear that? Could it really be true that McDonald's hamburgers are so packed with preservatives that they never actually decompose, even years later? This rumor has been swirling for ages, leaving many people skeptical and somewhat less than loving it. Today on Say to Holla, we're taking you inside one of McDonald's beef sourcing factories to conduct a full investigation. We'll unveil the secret ingredients that go into making these so-called indestructible burgers so addicting. Make sure to watch until the end. You'll be surprised by what we uncover. It all begins with a sesame seed bun. In this large industrial mixer, simple ingredients like flour, water, liquid yeast, and salt are mixed to create a sponge-like dough that forms the foundation. But it's not just any dough. The mix is enhanced with prose, an enzyme that breaks down proteins to give the buns that perfect soft texture. Once the dough is mixed, it's time for kneading. In the high-capacity kneader, the dough is transformed into a smooth, elastic consistency, preparing it for the crucial fermentation process. Now, the dough heads to the fermentation room where it rests for 4 hours. During this time, the yeast ferments the sugars, enhancing the dough's flavor and texture. This isn't just resting, though. It's a critical step that gives the buns their structure. After fermentation, it's back to the mixes. This time more ingredients are added like sugar, salt, additional yeast, vitamin C to help strengthen the dough, and sodium diacetate, which is the same product used in wines and fruit preservation. The topping band mixer ensures that everything blends perfectly, setting the stage for the next transformation. Oh, and by the way, McDonald's buns have less than 5% sugar, in case you were wondering. With the dough now fully enriched, it's time for more kneading. The large bowl kneader steps in again to ensure that all those additional ingredients are evenly distributed. Next, the dough is transferred to the dough rounder machine via conveyor belts. It's shaped into individual portions ready to be turned into those familiar round buns. As the dough travels through the high-speed dough rounder, it's cut and rounded into perfect balls. These dough balls are then dusted lightly with flour to prevent sticking. It's a simple yet crucial step that ensures consistency throughout the baking process. But before the buns can bake, they need to be proofed. The dough balls enter the intermediate proofer for a quick 3-minute rest. This allows the dough to relax and settle, ensuring that each bun will rise evenly during baking. Now the dough balls are placed into baking pans. The pan loader handles this with precision, making sure every dough ball is perfectly positioned. The pans then move to the pan shaker, which gently shakes them to make sure each dough ball settles correctly into its pocket. This little shake might seem minor, but it plays a big role in making sure every bun comes out just right with a consistent size and shape. With everything in place, the dough balls go through final proofing. In the final proofer for 55 minutes, they rise in a controlled environment, reaching their full potential before heading into the oven. But before they bake, there's a final touch. The buns are glazed with a pea protein solution. This glaze sprayed on by the glazing machine gives the buns that shiny golden finish. It's a simple touch, but it makes the buns visually appealing and even more delicious. Then comes the sesame seeds. A seeding machine evenly sprinkles the seeds onto each bun, adding that signature look and a bit of crunch. The sesame seeds aren't just for decoration, though. They also add a subtle flavor to the buns. Finally, the buns head into the high-temperature oven. The buns go into the oven for 8 to 9 minutes at 240 degrees Celsius. This precise baking time and temperature ensure that each bun is perfectly golden with a crisp exterior and a soft, fluffy interior. Now, based on what we've seen so far, none of McDonald's buns scream overly processed to us. Do you think so, too? Are these buns as natural as they appear? Or is there more than meets the eye? Share your thoughts in the comments. The freshly baked buns are now ready for their next journey. But first, they need to be gently lifted off the baking pans. This is where the vacuumed panning system comes in, carefully lifting each bun without damaging its delicate structure. The buns are then gently transferred onto a conveyor belt, ensuring they maintain their perfect shape. Now the buns need to cool down before they can be sliced and packed. Enter the spiral cooling system, a fascinating machine where buns travel along a spiral conveyor for about 27 minutes. This machine not only maximizes space, but ensures each bun cools evenly, retaining their softness and freshness. Once cooled, it's slicing time. The buns are swiftly sliced, preparing them for the final steps. This quick slice ensures they stay fresh for as long as possible. After slicing, the buns are immediately packed to lock in their freshness. The packaging machine carefully places each bun in its protective wrap, ready to be shipped to McDonald's restaurants. To prevent the buns from being crushed during transport, they stacked on specially designed racks. These racks are engineered to prevent any pressure from being applied to the buns, preserving their ideal shape and texture all the way to their final destination. Loading these buns onto delivery trucks is a meticulous process, too. The racks filled with buns are carefully moved onto the trucks, ready for transportation to a McDonald's near you, where they'll get married to the ever-tasty all-beef patties, special sauce, lettuce, cheese. You know the rest. 2 all-beef patties, special sauce, lettuce, cheese, pickles, onions, and Speaking of patties, let's get to the juicy stuff. A McDonald's burger patties made of real meat. A whole cow's ground up in a giant grinder to make the patties. Keep watching to find out. Contrary to popular belief, McDonald's uses 100% USDA-inspected beef. No fillers, no extenders to make the hamburger patties. The beef is sourced from a variety of farmers and ranchers across the country. While the beef used in McDonald's patties may not be organic or grass-fed, it's selected for its optimal fat content. The beef trimmings are cuts of 80% lean and 20% fat, a ratio specifically chosen to ensure the patties have just the right amount of juiciness and flavor. The beef arrives in large 2,000-pound boxes and undergoes a stringent inspection process within 48 hours to guarantee freshness. Some of the first food safety and quality checks include checking the surface of the meat and monitoring temperatures. Once the beef is inspected, it's time to prepare it for grinding. The beef is chilled on a conveyor belt by CO2 to the perfect temperature around 29 degrees Fahrenheit before being ground. This precise temperature control is vital for forming the patties. The freshly ground beef is then transferred from the grinder to the mixer. The mixer ensures that the beef is perfectly blended, creating a consistent mix that will be used to form the patties. Next, the beef moved from the mixer to the stamping machine. The beef is stamped into various sizes tailored for each type of burger. Whether it's a hamburger, Big Mac, or quarter pounder, each patty is precisely stamped to achieve the perfect size and thickness. Within 24 minutes after stamping, the patties are quickly frozen to around -32 degrees Fahrenheit to lock in their freshness. This rapid freezing also eliminates the need for additives and binders to hold the patties together. There are absolutely no additives, no fillers, no chemicals. After freezing, each patty passes through a metal detector, ensuring no unexpected metal object from the processing machinery have made their way into the patties. Next, the patties are stacked by the automated stacking machine. This machine keeps everything aligned and ready for packaging, ensuring hygiene and consistency before shipping. Patties undergo thorough quality control testing. They are grilled, inspected for temperature and shape, and even taste tested to guarantee top quality. McDonald's uses a grill that is the same as the grill used in their restaurants. They check the temperature of the patties when they come off the grill. They then look at the patties to make sure that they are the right shape and appearance. And last, they taste the patties. It's a good patty. At last, each patty is carefully loaded onto trucks at -4 degrees F, ensuring they remain fresh and ready for McDonald's kitchens worldwide. Their chilly journey ends in the hands of skilled cooks, ready to serve you a delicious burger. Now, inside the restaurant, the buns are toasted inside a high-efficiency bun toaster that quickly heats them to the ideal temperature. The buns receive about 22 seconds of heat, ensuring they're crispy on the outside, but still soft on the inside. The beef patties at McDonald's are cooked in a unique way to capture that tender goodness. From the freezer, the patties are placed on a specialized clamshell grill specifically designed for McDonald's. This innovative grill cooks the top and bottom simultaneously. They're never flipped like traditional burgers. Remarkably, this specialized grill only takes about 40 seconds for the beef patties to fully cook with a little salt and pepper added immediately afterward for that signature taste. And then it's all about the final touches. A little prep work to layer on the veggies and spread the condiments. And there you have it. That's the complete journey of a McDonald's hamburger from factory to your plate. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like and subscribe. And while you're here, check out our video on how Coca-Cola is made. It's full of fascinating details you won't want to miss. Thanks for watching. Next made.